Who do we got? We'll find out who we got. Just a minute. I want to bring up our friend Jacob Colby Sinking. He's doing push-ups right now on a live stream, recovering from some injury. But I want to bring him up and run him because he does so much for so many people. The very least, if you see Jacob live, guys, the very least we could do for him is to have him up.
That's three.
All right. There we go. I just noticed right when I was getting ready to go live that he was up. So I want to take care of that. Also, I'm going to bring up the desktop. You guys know how it is. And that way I'll be able to see who is actually here.
Need a UGC video for your business? Find me and many other skilled creators on Fiverr.
I'm making all kinds of sounds. There was an ad coming up. All right, we have Selma. Selma, hey, how are you? Someone says, my ex-boyfriend Harrison went to my brother's house for his birthday. Happy birthday to your brother. Last minute, walk on to my sister's too, gave her a big hug and fell down on the concrete. Harrison didn't help me out. I'm sorry about that. That tells you everything you need to know about your ex-boyfriend. It also tells you why he's an ex. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Selma. I'm sorry to hear that you fell. Sorry to hear that he didn't help you out. Just keep reminding yourself that sometimes people are exes for a reason. Lucy says, so good afternoon. Good afternoon, Lucy. How are you? Hey, Sebastian. Sebastian says, good evening, Yogi. Hey, Miss Flipper. Hey, thank you for sending the poem by Fred Lamont. I'm actually familiar with Fred. He was interviewed by my friend James Plath on his YouTube channel. Man, I can't remember James's YouTube channel's name. I can look it up in a minute or two. Hey, Willow. Lucy says, so sorry, Selma. I'm very sad right now myself. I'm sorry, Lucy. Let's say hi to everyone. Someone says, please help me. I'm having a panic attack. Selma, you know what? Here's what I think. You are in the process of helping yourself. And that's very important. There's a reason, again, there's a reason why an ex, most of the time, an ex is an ex. I think if you remind yourself that, you might come down from that panic attack. You might feel better. Lisa says, we're in the same boat, Selma. I just broke up with my boyfriend, now single. He was reminding me of my last boyfriend of 5 months I was with. I learned to get out now rather than later. Important lesson. Especially says, Lisa, you're very special and have a great sense of humor. Love will find you. Absolutely. So, Selma, you have to care about yourself. Don't worry about Harrison anymore. Keep reminding yourself he's an ex for a reason. Sebastian says, Selma, hope you're okay. Thank you, Willow. Jay says, happy Monday. Happy Monday to you, Jace. How's the week going so far? I'm just back from taking a walk. And then I sat and meditated. Normally I meditate earlier, but schedule didn't work out that way. Casey says ex-boyfriend. Now, I should say, Mr. Wright is out there. He just has to come to me. I'm letting him come to me, but I'm not ready yet. I need some time. Need a little time. Smart. Hey, MK. MK says hi there. Justin says, hey, Jace, happy Monday, sir. Someone says, I'm hurting so bad. Sebastian says, nothing wrong with that. Lucy, time to be fabulous. Time for all of us to be fabulous. Lucy can show us how. MK saying hey to everyone. So we're going to talk a bit about meditation. If everyone wants, anyone's interested, by the end of the live stream, if it works out, everyone would know how to meditate. If anyone wants to know how to meditate. For many of you, it might be the missing piece of the puzzle. Whatever it is that's puzzling you. Could be health-wise. If you are suffering from high blood pressure, hypertension, stress, anxiety. If you are, and a number of health reasons, it'll improve your sleep, it'll improve your immune function, your responsiveness versus your reactiveness as well. Symptoms can include enlightenment. It might take a little while. She says, Lucy, hope you're happy again soon. Sending happiness wishes. Selma also for you. Thank you, Jace. Someone says I've been walking like a penguin. I'm sorry, Selma. There's very little in our life that meditation doesn't touch in a positive way. Hey, Pinky. Pinky said hi. And this is, it's not a cure-all. Trust me, guys. I have some issues. Someone says, I'm doing bad. My elbow is no bueno. Maybe you should say doctor. Did you show it to your dad? Willa says, sending love and positivity vibes. So thank you, Willa. Miss Pippa says Lamont invokes many spiritual themes into his works. Sufism, esoteric Christianity, Judaism, nature too. Likes to allow info out of cage mental-wise. So James Path wrote a book, The Gospel of Astonishment, one of my favorite books. Non-duality. It's also sort of like a mini Course in Miracles. Let's see if I can find it. If you want to see an interview. The Institute for Advanced Astonishment is his YouTube channel's name. It's an awesome name for a channel. James is a good guy. I wrote a review of his book on Amazon. Will says, how is everyone? Lucy says, hey, Mercy. Welcome in. Like and share done. Much appreciated, my friend. Glad you're safe. I know you were traveling. So Lucy says, thank you, Jace. I'm not going to be the chaser. I'm going to be waiting for him. And if we click, then we click. And if we don't, then we don't. Wise words, Lucy. I didn't realize he made you fall, Selma. Miss Pips to see I've seen that channel. James is an interesting guy. He started out as a skeptic. He was his mentor. He was trained under the amazing Randy, the magician, who was also a great skeptic. Okay, so sorry, Selma, he should fall down somewhere. Hey, Rebecca. Rebecca says, hey, everyone. And hi, Jace. Thanks so much for donating to help shelter. The walk went great. I'm glad it went well. Jace says, Rebecca, well done, mate. Mercy says, Eric, can you see me? I can't see you. Mercy. Yep, I'm when you came in, I said hi and said that I was glad that you were safe because I know you were traveling. Sorry if you didn't hear, my friend. But, let's see. Mercy's saying hi to everyone. Someone says she did show her elbow to her dad. He says to heal and he will put lotion on it. Good. Someone says he just stared at me for fun and didn't help me. Easy says he was doing D, not legal stuff, and used to D deal. I actually don't know what D is, but that's okay. I'm trying to be careful. Okay. I got you. I got you. This is just one of the many. That's a huge red flag for sure. Mercy says, I think Eric don't see me. I see you, Mercy. Mercy, you can't hear me? Let me type that in. Everyone else can hear me, right? I hope so. Let's see if I can hear me. I don't know. Everyone else can hear me, right? There we go. I can hear me. I'm behind a bit. Hey, the Reinhardts. Casey says I can talk in private about everything. He reminded me so much of my last ex. 5 months, not good. Hey, but way to recognize the signs, Lucy. Maybe maybe a year ago, you might not have been able to recognize those signs. She says, hey, Hearts, greetings. Someone says hi to Sniper. Hey, Sniper. Been a tough kind of day. For Mother's Day yesterday and my mother's birthday would be today. I'm sorry, Sniper. Man, this is the first one. My heart goes out to you, my friend. Pinky says, so get this. My uncle passed away yesterday. He was crushed by a car. Wow. Sorry, Pinky. Prayers to you, prayers to your family, prayers to your uncle. Hey, Jonathan. Jonathan says, hey, buddy, nice to see you, Jonathan. Pinky says, thanks, sir. You're welcome, my friend. Reinhardt just said some prayers to Sebastian, some blessings. Hey, Karen. Karen says, so hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I am. I'm actually sleepy. I don't often get sleepy. I get tired, but I don't often get sleepy until I'm supposed to get sleepy. Miss Whippet says, Pinky, I'm sorry. Someone says, love you, Sebastian. Lucy says, I can work with a man that has mental issues like anger or bipolar if they are willing to work in that with me. But stuff like that is not possible. Agreed. Pinky says he is in a better place. Amen, my friend. Karen says, so Jace, how you doing today? How are you doing today, Karen? So Mercy, can you hear me? Justin says, Jonathan, hey sir. Let's see. So actually says, Yogi, how can you deal with supporting a channel when it appears they seem frustrated or perhaps have a chip on their shoulder? I want to be kind, but it's hard work. Interesting. There's a lot of questions there. One, what makes you want to support the channel? Is the channel something that you believe in? You're putting out a message that you believe in? Or do you just feel that it's something that you need to do, something that you want to do? And two, in no particular order, sometimes that hard work is, in yogic terms, or sadhana. Sadhana means practice or spiritual practice. If you find yourself drawn there, don't think of it as hard work for that person. It's hard work for you, because that's what you need to be confronted with. Everything that you see, the chip on the shoulder, all of it is within you. So your task is not to, this is coming right back to Course in Miracles. It always says, do not seek to change the world. Do not seek to change other people. Seek to change how you see the world. Can you consider all the possible reasons why someone might have a chip on their shoulder? Reinhardt says, just subscribe to Pinky, Reinhardt's channel. Thank you very much. Thanks for making that connection, Reinhardt. Sepa says, forgiveness isn't about being nice or condoning harmful behavior. In the conventional sense, its ultimate purpose is our own spiritual awakening. Yes. By forgiving the illusion, we what about others and ourselves? We release the blocks to the awareness of ultimate love and our true identity. Beautifully said. Perfectly said. Pinky says, YouTube blocked one of my channel's videos yesterday. I have posted the whole weekend, so you guys check it out. You want to drop a link, Pinky? Willa says, how are you, Yogi? How's everyone in the chat? I'm doing pretty good, Willa. Thanks for asking. Karen says, anytime, Pinky, we must support each other. Absolutely, Karen. Let's see. MK says, hey, Sniper. Faster says, I didn't think of it like that, Yogi. Yep. I always go back to Ramana Maharshi when he was asked, how do we treat other people? And he smiled and said, there are no others. How do we treat others? There are no others. Everything is occurring within our own consciousness. If you recognize it, it's yours because it's in your consciousness. You're dealing with your thoughts. You're not dealing with anyone else. You're dealing with your thoughts. That's the nature of Ho'oponopono, is the Hawaiian art of forgiveness and reconciliation. If you see something occurring, you have a responsibility. You are responsible. Does not mean that you are at fault. Doesn't mean that you are to blame. It means that if you are witness to something, it is occurring within your consciousness, the one consciousness that we all share, one mind. So Ho'oponopono will ask us to say, I'm sorry. Not I'm sorry because I'm making this happen. I'm sorry because now I did not know this was happening, but now I see it. Please forgive me. Please forgive me because now that I know it's occurring within my consciousness, I have a responsibility to respond to it lovingly, kindly, forgiving it. Thank you, because now I know. Now I know, and I can do something about it, which is doing Ho'oponopono. And I love you, which seals the deal because ultimately there's just love. Kat says, so all can't stay, heading back to work. Well, thanks for popping in, Kat. You came home for lunch. True Quiet says, yo, liked and shared friendo. Thank you, True Quiet. I appreciate that. She says, Sebastian, sometimes we can't help others if they don't realize their own issues first. We get some unicorn vibes. Thank you, Lucy. Michael says, hey there, Yogi. Sorry I'm late. Just finished a random live stream. I was looking at your yesterday's random live stream. Hey, Toy Pups. True Quiet says, stay shiny. Well, thank you. I'm going to work on that. Well, it says, I mean, I called to police today for something that was going. I never do that, but I did to protect myself. I'm just, I don't know, not mean I'm fine. But I'm glad you protected yourself, Willa, because that's pretty big. There was a time when you might not have done that. Kat says, by the way, Shahai's kitchen is a beautiful spirit. She is. And it was wonderful sitting in her life. I agree, Kat. Agreed. MK says, say gorgeous cat. Jay says, Mumsy. Michael says, yeah, I was trying to debunk something I saw in the woods, but couldn't figure it out. It's been a bit since you've done some debunking, Michael. So he wants to talk meditation. Spencer says, Jace, we need a song. Are you warming up your vocal cords? I think Jace is always warmed up. MK says, Cat Jack, or should I call you the female Stuart? Oh, don't call her the female Stuart. I can't have that thought planted in my brain. Just cause me distress. Michael says, hey there, MK. Sebastian says, Will, you're very brave. I think you face these issues alone, and as a young lady, I respect that. Nice, Sebastian. Well, says, yeah, I mean, I didn't have Yoda, so it was never getting better, beaten up by an older man. Wow. Or call the police, not the first thing about him. MK knows much, but it was a fun story, and I'm still a bit scared, to be honest. I'm glad you're safe. Well, says, Sebastian, I just do what I need to. Toy Pup says, when cooking pasta, which is very meditative. Definitely can be. This is a Zen book on, I forget the name of it, cooking. You can think of cooking, doing dishes, vacuuming, dusting, very mindful acts. Does that mean concentration? There's a difference between mindfulness and concentration. Mindfulness, you are focused, you absorb. Other thoughts don't enter. Mindfulness means that you have your thoughts gently placed upon an activity. As your mind wanders, you bring it back to the activity. Bring it back. It's the art of returning. Hey, Big Al. Big Al says, even Yogi and the Yogamites. Nice to see you, my friend. Let's see. Michael says, tomorrow morning, Yogi, at 10 a.m. Central, I will be having my fourth episode of Whispers from Eternity. Whispers, sorry, from the past. There's a book, Paramahansa Yogananda, Whispers from Eternity. I'm interviewing my friend Friday House. Nice, Michael. What time? And do you have a link prepared you want to drop? Well, it says I had a panic attack after that, but I'm just glad the police left. I'm glad they showed up when you needed them, and I'm glad they left for your peace of mind. Big Al says, Little Mysteries. Someone says, I love you, Yogi. I love you too, Selma. Spencer says, Ryan Hart's. Here, I agree. Oh, Reinhardt says, thank you for all your support, Brother Eric. I met a lot of your wonderful friends on your channel. Thank you, Reinhardt. I'm proud to call you one of my wonderful friends, for sure. Thank you for making those connections. I just, I love what everyone's doing. Supporting each other. Thank you, Michael. Michael dropped the link.
Look,
Wow, I see. It's
he
black
did
and blue,
that to me.
and it's swollen.
Yeah.
What do you mean he did it to you?
Like, when I walked to my sister to give
Hi,
her a
Joe.
hug, he
Uh-huh.
sticked his foot out and then I
Ah.
fell.
He tripped you.
Yeah.
Well, that's an entirely different story. That's not good at all. In my opinion, he should not be invited back to your house at all under any circumstances. No one should ever hurt you, Summer. I hope you take that deeply, deeply in mind and remember it for the rest of your life that no one should ever hurt you.
Yeah.
You are too important. You're too important
Yeah.
to you. Too important to you. You're too important to your family. You're too important to us.
Yeah.
Joe, welcome, my friend. Our friend Hawk076 came in, Sully.
Hi, Hawk.
Will says, I'll be back. And we can do some breath work. I have a problem with someone here. I will be back. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Well, of course, we're going to worry about it. Sebastian says, I agree, Yogi. Michael says, and I have already have another interview lined up. I will be talking with his friend Andy, aka Sam Hayden, Campfire Chills. Man, you're hard at work, Michael. How's the book coming? Ashitosh say, remember? I do remember, my friend. Joe says, MK, either one works. Joe says, what are we laughing at? Well, Selma?
Sniper.
What kind of trouble is Sniper getting into?
He said, how tall is he, Summer? I'm gonna start digging a hole. I need to know how big.
I told you, we don't like people messing with our friends. We don't like people hurting our friends. Shirley says, for your information, Yogi, on an earlier live at Hawks, I was talking about feeling high from eating too many hot peppers. I needed to clarify. Gotcha. I saw I saw Oscar was also mentioning hot peppers. It was Oscar, right? Rebecca says 24 degrees today.
Harrison is like 27 feet.
27 feet.
Yeah.
He's a giant.
Yeah.
Hi, Daisy. I don't think I've ever met anyone 27 feet before.
Yeah.
Big Al says, yeah, Rebecca, I posted a short screenshot today about the weather. Daisy, it's nice to see you, my friend. You see our friend Daisy come in, Selma?
Yeah. Hi, Daisy.
Ashitosh says, is it annoying that I say remember every time? Ashitosh, my friend, nothing is annoying about you. Always appreciate when you're coming in. It's been a little bit. I know you were in, was it yesterday or was it the day before? But I think it's probably been like a month or two since your last visit. Hey, Gilbert. Gilbert says, how are you? Gilbert, my friend, I'm doing well. How are you? Hey, thank you for the kind comments on my shorts. Not my shorts that I'm wearing, but my YouTube shorts.
Daisy, this is what my elbow looks like. Like, I hope it heals.
It will. It will. It might take a few days, but it will.
Yeah.
Let's see. Shirley says, you're Hawk. I love seeing new ways to do burpees. Your lab is fun. Joe's awesome. I think I've probably been following Joe for about 3 years now. Maybe longer.
It's Harrison's fault. He make me fall, and it's not good because he's never coming to my house again
Good.
because I'm not gonna invite him nowhere from now on.
Hey, let me know if you agree with this. Rebecca said nothing's annoying about anyone except Big Al. Do you think that's true?
Yeah.
You think Big Al's annoying?
No.
No, neither do I. Rebecca does though. But Rebecca and Big Al are like brother and sisters. They're always teasing each other. Does your brother tease you? Do you tease him back?
My brother took off my feet yesterday. I made him smell my feet.
Ah,
Like puppy mommy. Like I'll be right back.
Joe's telling Shirley that he's coming off an injury. How you feeling, Joe? So finding new ways to modify them? You always have. You always have. Big Al says to you, Selma, glad that you changed your mind about him being annoying.
Puppy mommy. Look what he did that. He did that to me. I didn't realize he is a red flag, but for me, I could, I don't know how to explain what Harrison did to me, but I'm glad that me and Harrison are done because if it's not over, but he's kind of big mean because he didn't help me up. He just stared at me on the ground, and I told him to help me, but he didn't.
I'm sorry, Selma. That was unkind and it was unfair and it was undeserving.
Yeah.
Brother Boy is thanking Shirley for the membership. Sebastian wanted to know if you were going to sing a song.
Yes.
What are you thinking about singing?
You're on my sunshine.
Okay, whenever you want. Just let me know so I can stop talking.
I'm ready.
Let's hear it. Hey, Betty's Corner.
This is for you, puppy mommy. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when the sky so gray. You make me happy, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Lovely, as always. Hey, I want to bring Betty's Corner as a moderator. Big Al says, has this ever happened to you, Selma? He says, has anyone ever tried to take a photo of something and open your camera only to see your own face staring back at you? Happened to him today. Has that ever happened to you, Selma?
Yeah.
Me too.
When I heard the story of when my sister told me the story about don't look in the mirror and something bad has happened to you.
Huh. Corner Clubhouse is here. Hello, my friend.
Hi, Corner Clubhouse.
Jay says, here's the beast. Yes, Dan. Did I miss Dan coming in? Let's see.
Thank you, Gilbert.
I don't see Dan. You're getting some love from Daisy May. Thank you, Daisy. Oh, there he is. Dan says, "Sup, Yogi? What's up, Dan?"
Hi, poor man.
Shirley says, "Jace and Gilbert tried to milk a bull. I have not heard this story." Hey, Joshua. Joshua says, this what? Wait a minute. Selma,
Yes.
no one does it like you.
This is the amazing, energetic Joshua. Hello,
Exactly.
everyone.
Thank you, Selma. Thank you, Joshua, my friend. Joshua, he did say, this is the amazing, energetic Joshua. But again, only 2 people can do it. You know who the 2
Yeah.
people are, Selma?
Yes,
Who are the 2 people?
me
Yep.
and
Who's the
you.
other? Well, Joshua's the other.
Yeah.
I'm not in the same league as you and Joshua.
Joshua has a new girlfriend.
She does.
Yes,
I didn't know that. Who's his new girlfriend?
Lane.
Well, I thought they'd been going out for a while.
Yeah.
Let's see. Big Al says, Mom, Rebecca's being mean to me again. We can't have that. We can't have people being mean to Big Al. What are we going to do about it, Selma?
Spoon rack.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
Spoon rack.
Oh, I'm glad that you reminded me of that. Does you think? Should I give her one more chance before I wag the spoon?
No.
So I go straight to the wag, huh?
Yes.
All right, Selma. I didn't want to do this. I tried to give you another chance, but Selma's strict. She's a strict disciplinarian. I had to give that another chance.
Sorry, Rebecca.
Sorry, Rebecca. Got to be done. This is for Big Al's sake. This is worse than a 60-second timeout, Big Al. Isn't it, Selma?
Yes.
Oh, man, Rebecca said, harsh. That's harsh, Selma. Someone doesn't think the punishment fit the crime. Jace is going to be right back. Hey, Jace, let me know if you want to pop up. Big Al says, thank you, Selma.
You're welcome, Big Al.
Poor Rebecca. I gotta admit, I feel bad. I feel bad for Rebecca.
Me too.
Reaper is almost at. Yep, I got him up and running right now, Gilbert.
It's okay.
Reaper is almost at 1,700 burpees. That's a lot of burpees, Selma.
That's a lot.
Let's see. Joshua says, can I come up? Yes. Hey, Selma,
Yeah.
do you want to let Joshua come up and say hi?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love you.
I love you too, Selma. Big Al says, I don't. Big Al is such an angel. Rebecca says, Big Al, of course you don't. That's because Big Al's never gotten that spoon wag before. Joshua says, thanks, Rebecca. Shirley says, my comment sounded really bad. I was referring to Gilbert's short here. Gotcha. Thank you for dropping that link, Shirley. I'm going to bring it up. Who do we have?
Hello.
Hello, my friend. Good, how are you? Let me give you a proper introduction. This is the amazing, energetic, and truly generous and kind friend, Joshua. YouTuber extraordinaire.
I'm just a person. I appreciate it. I really do. So
You are a person that deserves all the accolades that come in your way. You're a hard worker, and by hard worker, I mean that you support a lot of people. You put your heart and soul into your channel, but you also put your heart and soul into your friends, and it's much appreciated. I'm honored, honored to do it.
I'm honored to support people. I'm honest. I'm honored that you all support me. Very grateful to be here today. As I just passed 8,000 subscribers, and I'm really happy about that. I'm also happy, good for me as far as other things. But it's not just about me. Look, I do apologize for something. I have not been supporting people this the last week and a half. I went through a stage here at work where I don't have Wi-Fi. I'm running strictly on data now. So,
Oh wow.
But it's doing pretty good for right now anyway, until it slows the speed a little bit, I think. But
I would make a little amend to that, Joshua. I think you're supporting people even if you're not physically capable of it, because you're always wishing people well. And we know where your heart stands. So there's always different ways of supporting people. And I think you do that, and you do it extremely well. So thank you.
thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. And people I didn't see, thank you so much. I'll give you the chat whenever I get off of here. Whenever I go back down on the stage here. Thank you, Yogi. I appreciate
it. Man, it's a good question. I'm trying to assess and give you an honest answer. Overall, I have not been too well. There's been some emotional turbulence, but that's life.
Yeah.
You got the waves. You learn how to surf.
Unfortunately, I've had my own little thing. We all have our issues, and we all have our own lives that we have to deal with, and sometimes it gets tough, and sometimes we end up. Sometimes we come back to each other as friends, whatever you want to say. But regardless of that, if there's something that I could do to help, just let me know. By the way, Yogi, I'm doing this featured thing. Puppy Mommy. I'm going to start putting people on there, and you and my girl will be the first. Puppy Mommy has me on hers. I'm also doing you three as my featured automatically. Okay.
Oh well,
And
thank you
anyone
so much,
else
Joshua.
can work something out here also, and we can do a little swap of being featured, maybe.
Right.
Work.
Wow.
No.
So awesome. Thank you so much. And you had asked, is there anything that you can do? Trust that you do. Hey, you power slammed yesterday.
Yes.
Never,
Was it?
I mentioned this before. You're an entertaining channel, but you're an emotional support channel. It made me smile. It made me laugh. And you gave me a shout out and said, this is for you. What more could I ask for? Honestly, when you get a friend who's willing to do something just to put a smile on your face, to me, that's a big deal. Thank you.
Well, honestly, I honestly was thinking about power slamming something for sure that day, because that's not my power slam. I saw that you popped in, and I'm like, you know what? I got you.
I appreciate that. No one power slams like Joshua power slams. To be honest,
was a 28 ounce. What was that? Powerade or I think it was Gatorade. 28 ounce. Yeah.
I think it was Powerade. No,
Powerade. I'll have to rewatch my live.
My all-time favorite though was you doing power slamming the Yoo-hoo.
Yes, I know. I appreciate that. I'm glad.
I know it can't be. I know it can't be done every time. Last time he didn't have you, but
At the
right.
big store, the one that works this we normally do, unless we're sold out. Thank you, Squirrel Sniper. Thank you.
Yeah,
But-
pure soul. I agree.
Thank you. I'm just. Thank you.
Don't doubt yourself, my friend.
Oh, let me tell you something about Squirrel. His next live stream, and I able to join his live stream because definitely Yogi, you are who is a support channel as well, emotional in your channel, and the breathing exercises, the entire. Just I know I keep saying this, but I want to do some videos, probably membership videos where
Oh, nice.
I will actually do that. But you are also calming in a sense. You're not as calming as Squirrel Sniper, though. I'm telling you right now. I'm sorry, I don't mean any offense by that, Yogi.
That's okay.
Before, I'm sure. Calmest voice you can imagine, and I'm not trying to be in a certain way, but so be it. It is what it is. I love his voice. Hold on one second.
Sure.
Hi.
Understood. Understood. No
Okay.
offense taken at all. Sissy says,
Let me
slow
get those two
breathing.
first. I'm not going to be able to for the next thing.
So sorry. This is the amazing, energetic Joshua Soul Stars.
One
Speaking
second,
of-
guys. Sorry about that.
Amazing voices. I'm gonna wait until Joshua gets back before I give this plug out.
Sorry, I'm not. Sonoma menthol short, Newport menthol short. What else?
Someone says Joshua
hold
is
on.
amazing. He is.
We only have them in soft pack for
Sniper says, sorry, Yogi. When you got it,
total
you
so
got it.
far.
That's okay. That's okay, Sniper.
Can use what? Juice? Yes.
Rebecca's
we-
laughing says, Sniper, don't brag too
No,
much.
mate.
Yeah, I hope Sniper stays
Anything
humble.
else for you today? All right. What's your birthday? 86. It's going to be 21:31. Take the juice off, you sir. That's all right. It's all right. You know what? I'll
It's
cover
like him at
that.
work.
I got your 31 cents. Okay.
Joshua says, to be fair, I'm sorry, Sniper says, to be fair, I never listen back. I hate my voice. So there's the balance. I don't listen back either.
Receipts in the bag. Have a good day. Okay? Yeah, take care. Okay, guys. Look, I would sit here and talk to you guys, but I'm kind of getting busy now.
That's okay.
I don't want to waste someone's time. But like that live stream of snipers, squirrels, or squirrel sniper, I'm going to go to his live stream. Thank you, guys. This is the end for me. I'll be in your live stream on BG, okay, background.
Awesome. Thank you,
Love you
Joshua.
all.
Much appreciated, my friend. Sniper says, catch you later. Hey, Maddie. Maddie Tristrell says, good day, Art McCarty. 6'5". That's me. Good day, my friend. Nice to see you. So I was going to give a shout out to Soul Stars, Sissy, because we were talking about voices, calming voices. Man, I absolutely love listening to Soul Stars and her videos. Captivating. I'm sticking with what I've been saying, that jazz theme. Sniper says, good to see you, Maddie. Maddie says, joining from Sydney, Australia, mate. Well, welcome in. It's much appreciated. How's everything in Sydney? We're talking to you. You're on Tuesday now, right? Hey, Brian. Brian says, so Yogi in chat. Brian, how you been? Rebecca says, hi to Brian. Hey, Rebecca. I apologize for the spoon wag. So I don't see our friend Willow back in the chat. We're going to be live for about 10 more minutes. Getting in that hour. Get a few things I'm going to do. So we might wait for this evening. I thought we might do a cooling breath. We could do it now if anyone is interested. If anyone wants to do some breath work. This is a little different breath. We've done it here before. For those who are experiencing a heat wave in Britain, you might find this helpful. For those who are dealing with some panic, some anxiety, you might find this helpful as well. It's done differently. Brian says, I'm okay. Eric, just trying to work on rebirth again. Every day been helping me push through better. Brian says, hello, Rebecca. So what's going on, Brian? Soldier says, yes, please. All right, you got it. Thanks for having me up, Yogi. You are welcome, my friend. Always, Joshua. There's always a spot for you. Rebecca's laughing. She says, apology accepted. So I didn't get a chance to talk much about meditation. I do want to talk about it this evening. If you guys come by this evening, we're going to talk hopefully a lot. I would love to do a live stream and people walking away having the fundamental practice of how to meditate for 5 minutes, for 20 minutes, for half an hour, however long you want to dedicate to the practice. A little bit of meditation goes a long way. It is not difficult, and it's also not what you think it is. I always have people say, I can't meditate. I have too many thoughts. Meditation is noticing your thoughts. And in the practice of noticing, you come to an amazing realization. You are not your thoughts. You're the observer of the thoughts. That's a game changer. It literally changes everything. Maddie says, weather's been, was planning a hiking video to Jelly Bean Pools National Park, Blue Mountain, NSW. Have to wait until the next week. Should clear up. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, you're heading into winter time now, right? So this is called Shitali breath. And it's a cooling breath. Takes away the heat of anger. So it is very good for not just anger, but anxiety too. Anxiety, anger, panic attacks, all associated with heat. So we need to calm down. That's what everyone tells us, right? You're having a panic attack or you're angry and people say, calm down. This is how to do it. Yep, nearly winter, getting colder. Yep, getting hot everywhere else. Brian says, Eric, just some old things, trying to make its way back. So you might have seen me demonstrate this breath before. I'm sorry, Brian. I understand that completely, my friend. And you've been through a lot. Soulstar says, I'm under a lot of sudden stress with my son joining the military. Oh, I bet, my friend. First to your son. May he be watched and protected as well as his comrades. And first to you, Sissy. May your heart be at ease. Stepper says, from an esoteric viewpoint, trauma and unresolved emotions can fragment our energy field, leading to a sense of separation and incompleteness. Meditation practice with intention and self-compassion. Nice. Can help to gently retrieve those lost aspects, fostering integration and wholeness I think especially a lot of the Buddhist practices. Tonglen, which is the art of prayerful forgiveness. You're literally breathing in the energy, the hurt, the suffering of another, transforming it within, and then offering it back out as love. Someone says, I will pray for you, Star Sissy, sis. Runner Boy is live now. So, guys, if you want to head over, give Runner Boy some watch hours. He's closing in that last 500 for his final monetization. Yep. Eric Point says, say Yogi, after you live, could you have everyone raid the Burpee Reapers channel? He's trying to get 100 likes. His link is in my community page. I appreciate that. You are welcome. Absolutely. Let's get into this breath work. Let's head on over. Give him big support. He's closing in. I guess he's doing over $2,000 now, right? All right. Chitali breath. Sissy, can you curl your tongue? Doesn't matter how much. Can you stick your tongue out and curl it? Looks weird, but I'm the only one who has to do it on the live stream. Eric Point says, so goodbye, everyone. Sorry, I can't say. That's okay. Here's the breath. Curl the tongue. We're going to breathe through the mouth. We seldom ever breathe through the mouth. Not for any length of time. Fill the lungs up. Exhale through the nose. Soulstar says, yeah, I can. One day you're going to have to come up and show me. Here's the breath, guys. You can close your eyes. I'm going to curl the tongue. I'm going to breathe in deep. Close my eyes. I'm going to exhale through the nose. No specific count. Thank you, Trending. Here it goes, guys. Lucy says, you asked me if I could curl my tongue. Sound like you said, Lucy. I think I said Sissy. However, Lucy, can you curl your tongue? Gotcha. So sorry, guys. I will be in live stream later. It's okay, my friend. Betty says hi to Lucy. Nice to see you. Trending. All right. MK is going to join this stream. What's up?
You a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Why, thank you, MK. How are you?
And happy birthday, Yogi.
Well, I appreciate that. Happy birthday to you too, MK. Hey, you want to do some breath work?
Yeah, always.
Do you know how to, can you curl your tongue? To the sides. Man, you can really do it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to breathe in through the mouth, through that curled tongue.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Feel the lungs. Close your eyes. Exhale through the nose.
Should I leave the top open or close it like this? Or like...
Just bring the tongue back in the mouth. And exhale through the nose. So once you bring the tongue back in, relax. Exhale through the nose. So I'm gonna do 3 breaths.
Okay.
And then I'll guide you through it. So here it's gonna go.
Okay. I will.
So we are literally.
I get right back to you.
Well, it's ready. Thank you, Will. We are literally like it's a straw. So we're literally sipping in air. I'm making a sipping sound. I'm going to put my attention on the third
That's
eye.
definitely one breath I wouldn't do in public, I think.
That's okay, Joshua. So All right. Okay, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go hang over,
Hey, Joshua.
and we're gonna go hang out with the Reaper. Sissy, are you ready? Sissy's feeling better just from the laughs. Well, yeah, you guys get to see MK and I sticking our tongues out at each other.
All a fun tongue thing.
Amazing.
And not only the tip of the nose, but like on here is where I can reach.
In order for me to do that,
No idea why.
in order for me to do that, I'd
Yeah.
have to bring my nose down to my tongue instead of my tongue up to my nose.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, my nose is already sloping down a little bit, so
Ah,
I guess I'm kind of at an advantage.
that's not fair. You have a genetic advantage over me.
And I have a pretty long tongue on the top.
Let me know when the ads are
So,
over,
yeah.
and we're gonna do the breath as soon as the ads
Yeah.
are over for Sissy. Hey, Sissy, skip the ads. I can do without a couple pennies. You can skip the ads. Sissy says, as soon as I can see and hear you again. So with this, we're going to have to do it at our own pace
Okay.
because we're not doing it for any length of time. Hey, Carl. Carl says, what's up, y'all? Soul Stars is ready. So, Sissy, I was saying that we have to do it at our own pace because we're not breathing in at any specific ratio. You know how we do like 4 in, 4 out? This is just sip in air, fill the lungs, and then exhale completely through the nose. When you sip in air, make sure that you're making that sipping sound. It's a
And
very
try to completely fill the lungs or just to wherever feels comfortable.
whatever feels comfortable. Excellent question. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the sound down, but I will let you know when it's over.
Yeah.
I will do the first few with you. We're going to have,
I didn't brush it in 2 or 3 days, and I haven't washed it in 4 days, I think. Carl, I think that's just on my parents.
I'm going to have 2 minutes on the clock. And
Okay.
you ready, MK?
Yes.
Everyone is ready in the chat. I'm going to hit what I'm going to ask you to do first. Close your eyes. Gently notice the breath. Every out breath, feel your body get a little more relaxed, a little heavier, more at peace within yourself. We're going to introduce the cooling breath, the calming breath, sipping in air through the curled tongue. Bring the tongue back in. Exhale with your attention on that third eye. We're going to do this for 2 minutes. I'm going to do the first few with you, and then I will keep track of the time. So when everyone is ready, Soulstar says I already started. Good. Here we go, guys. We're going to sip in air. And the timer is up. Do this at your own pace. You want to make that sound, sipping in air. Exhaling through the nose. Empty the lungs. The act of curling the tongue and then retracting the tongue becomes a mindful activity. This becomes a meditation by itself. Breathing in through the mouth, curl tongue, retract the tongue, exhale through the nose. Gentle attention on that third eye. If you are experiencing a heat wave emotionally or physically, this breath will help you. powerful breath. It'll take you from the edge of a panic attack to calm and peace if you surrender to the breath, surrender to the breath, surrender to the breath. Deep breathing at your own pace. Make sure you're getting that sound, that sipping in air, filling the lungs. One more breath. And on that last breath, let everything go. Let the breath go. Allow yourself to be breathed. Enjoy that calming effect, the coolness. Whatever emotional turbulence we've been experiencing has now been released. We are fresh, renewed, calm, and cool. And when you're ready, open your eyes. I'll see you in the chat. Hello, Ryan, my friend. Hello, Heck. Hey, Heck, it's nice to see you again.
That was an interesting one.
It was.
Like, just the last couple really felt good, but probably that's because the ones before were really doing the heavy lifting. It just took a while to settle in.
Right. Hey, Gravity Core.
Like on the breathing in was good, but the breathing out felt like my chest was tight and heavy, and I couldn't really get the breath out. But on the last couple, yes.
Good. So, again, it's a very cleansing breath too. Also, it'll help detoxify the lungs.
Yeah. Hey, Gravity Core Fitness.
Oh. How'd you enjoy that, Soul Stars? And Willow? Willow has done it with us before. If you have difficulty curling the tongue, there is a version. It's the same breath. Do it through your teeth. Bring the teeth together.
I also heard of some breathing exercises using an actual straw, like ideally one that is thicker than your standard straw. But is that something you would recommend or not so much?
Say that one more time.
Like breathing through an actual straw, maybe one that is a bit bigger than your typical soda straw. Or
that can be good, especially if you have a type of lung dysfunction. But in the absence of needing it therapeutically, I honestly don't think it's necessary.
Okay.
If you need to strengthen your lung, it's very good. But if you don't need to strengthen, or if you don't need that specific work, I think you're better off with just plain old breath work.
Okay.
Jason's going to be right back. All right, guys. I'm actually going to end the live stream because I want to be able to go support our friend Burpee Reaper, who is shooting for 100 thumbs up. So if you guys could head on over and hit the thumbs up for the Burpee Reaper, he's at 70. Well, it says, thanks, Yogi. You're welcome, Willow. Jace drops a link for Dan. What do we got going on with Dan? Is Dan going live?
Sorry, I didn't mean to leave without saying goodbye.
That's okay. Let's see. Maddie. Hey, Maddie.
I'll try to stop by for sure.
Great. And Soulstar says it was beneficial. Much gratitude. You're welcome, my friend.
Awesome.
Thank you, Maddie. Keep being amazing. All right. I got the Omni Love.
You too, Willow. You're amazing too.
Rebecca says, hey to Maddie.
And if for whatever reason you don't want to reach out to Yogi or he maybe isn't available, I can also try to help you with some breath work. I'm definitely not nearly as advanced, but I can try if somebody wants to reach out.
Thank you for that, MK. And
course.
anytime you want to, if you want to reach out, do a video chat, and I can help you more with
Yeah.
your teaching, breath, with you helping people. Breath.
Yes.
I can help clarify any questions. And if you have, like, technique wise, so we can make
Yeah.
it
Thank you.
so that you're more, so that you feel more comfortable in helping people.
Yeah,
I appreciate you doing that, my friend.
of course.
All right. I hope to see you guys over at Reapers, even if you just stop in and hit the thumbs up. I still got him up and running. I hit it earlier, but I got a secret channel, so I can give him one more. All right. MK, thank you. Sound says I love you, Beth.
Bye.
That's all right. Thanks, guys.
Goodbye, everyone. Much love
Goodbye.
and namaste or namasfish
Namafish. I like that.
or fish
And
fishmaste.
as we say with Cat and Jack, Nama weird.
Nama weird. Yes, Nama.
Bye, Betty.
Nama weird for life.
Take care, guys. Thank you.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Bye and bye, Betty.
Hey, Mike.
See y'all.